I was doing a show in Denmark last year. I don't know why. But I got heckled in a way I'd never been heckled before. A man got up in the middle of my show, and he interrupted, and he said, "Hey, go back to America." Wow.
Well, if you missed him the last time he was in the area, Kondabolu is with us today. In addition to his stand-up comedy, you may have heard him on a podcast, or maybe saw his documentary, The Problem with Apu, about the controversial character on The Simpsons. He's here in Indianapolis for one night only tonight at the Helium Comedy Club in downtown. Thanks for being with us here today on the News at Noon.
Thank you very much, Lauren. I noticed I'm wearing the same sweatshirt I wore in that clip from 8 years ago.
There you go. So, but you have more facial hair.
More facial hair. That mustache mistake, luckily, has been fixed. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're happy to have you here. Talk to us a little bit about what people can expect from you if they come to your show tonight. Like, what is your style of comedy?
I mean, I definitely I like talking about uncomfortable things. I think if you can make jokes out of the most uncomfortable things, it's a little bit more rewarding, you know, like if you can get someone from a place of discomfort to laughter, to me that's always been a big achievement. So, you know, I talk about big issues. I talk about the stuff that maybe most people don't like to talk about in polite company, whether that's, you know, racism or sexism, or I don't really like talking about politics in terms of that because I feel like we have enough of that. So it's a lot of like big picture kind of stuff. And you know, I think if I can, even if someone disagrees with me, if I can still make them laugh, it's a nice little prize.
Yeah, very cool. Talk to us a little bit about that Simpsons documentary that you put together. It made some changes, actually, to the show, right?
Surprisingly enough, yeah. I made a documentary called The Problem with Apu on True TV a couple of years ago, and it was just kind of criticized, I wouldn't say criticized, but it definitely talks about what it felt like to be a South Asian person, an Indian person growing up in this country and only having one image, and that was a cartoon character, and what happens when you only have one thing represent you and it happens to be a stereotype. So Hank Azaria said he'd stopped doing the voice, which was surprising and not expected, and to me the achievement was the documentary. You know, to me it was like a love letter to my community. This is who we are, this is who we're not, and it's become this bigger thing. So.
Okay, very cool. Well, good luck tonight.
Thank you very much.
And welcome to Indy. We have all the information on your show.
I appreciate it.
On the bottom of your screen. So thanks for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me. Absolutely.
Yes, enjoy Indy.